What's up, guys? Matthew here, getting ready to watch episode 1113? Is it one? Yep, I was correct. You cannot keep track of the episodes in this show. Last week we didn't have an episode, so I'm excited to see what's going down on this one. With such a big, and I would assume, very expensive episode that was last episode, I would expect a break. But what we last saw, Shanks versus Kid, and by Shanks versus Kid, I mean Shanks took Eustace Kid, bent him over right on his knee, and slapped his ass. Okay, he dominated him. He destroyed him. We might never see Kid again. Quite frankly. That is an I don't recall if I talked about that last episode or not. It's interesting because they always bring characters back. You know what I mean? And especially because we didn't see him physically die. You know what I mean? So it's hard to be 100% certain that a character is never coming back because he could easily come back. He could easily come back. But honestly, I don't think I expect him to. It's one of those things. A little disappointed that the fight wasn't elongated, that they didn't give Kid his respect, but at the same time, it made me care more about Shanks, or be impressed by something Shanks did for the first time in a damn long time, quite honestly. So, I thought that episode was a great one. I am excited to see about this episode. I would assume that we go back to the Straw Hats, but 90% of the last couple episodes, we've been going to something in the world that's not Straw Hat related, so I'm hoping that happens as well. I'm excited. This show, it's long, but it's worth it. It's worth every moment, at least in my opinion. So I'm ready to hop into the episode. If you guys like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I've got full-length reactions to One Piece on my Patreon if that's something you're interested in. And if you guys enjoy the content on my channel, I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. Let's get into the reaction. Gambling going on? Oh, yeah. If he's at Pirate Island, there's going to be some gambling going on. Is that Perona? Perona! Oh my god. Oh, is she there searching for Moria? I'm telling you, I don't know if I talked about it, I predicted that Moria was not dead. Or that's been my ongoing opinion. Just because I feel like it's a subverting of expectations that Oda would pull. You just expect them to kill Moria right away, but I don't know. Maybe they did. It's not something I'm strong opinion about. I love seeing these old characters, dude. God. Are these updated powers or just updated animation? Jesus. She's OP, dude. Honestly. We need her in the Straw Hat Grand Fleet. Or no, I want her in Cross Guild, honestly. With her daddy? I don't know, Sugar Daddy, Mihawk? Man, that got him locked up! The Cobster! So this is actually... I think this is the first time on the channel that I'm seeing Koby, because I think the last episode that I didn't react to was the Koby at Amazon Lily. I do believe. See, I love moments like this in One Piece. where you have two characters who you never would have thought to cross paths. Come on, Koby. Who is this baddie?
Oi, omae.
君は
お前、英雄コビーとかいうやつか。ほらほらほらほらほら。捕まったの。
I've got goosebumps. The music's kicking in.
肩透かしだね。おい、お前を助けるから、お前の奥の牢屋の守屋様を解放しろ。
守屋
Come on. Come on, Koby, for the good.
鉄鋼守屋がここに
You can let one out.
手を組めというのか。
ああ、そうだ。守屋様の命がかかってんだよ。
海兵の僕が
Come on, Koby. Let it slide one time. This is awesome. I hope we don't go back to Luffy. I want to see Koby the whole episode. But Cross Guild got it. Yeah, then they put bounties on all the big Navy guys. How much is it? 5 stars? Why is he so high? I would have expected like a 4-star. Because of his connection to Garp? And him being in Sword, maybe? I'm interested to learn more about Sword. And to know if Garp and maybe even Kuzan is involved.
皆さんもう少しです。
What is that thing in the corner over there? Oh my god.
待ってください。自ら奴隷。
Man, Koby's such a good guy.
あなたたちは不運にも海賊に捕まった被害者です。海兵の僕が必ず助けてみせます。
I'm so interested to see why this island is so integral to pirate society. What? That's the guy in Blackbeard's crew. Did he get the guy from Dressrosa? Why am I blanking on the Pika? Did he get Pika's fruit? Did Pizarro get Pika's fruit?
全員連れ戻せ。コビーも殺すな。ティーチに言うじゃ。なんで喋るんだ。あの岩。
バレてる。急ぎましょう。
Come on, guys, don't give up. Dude, what is with these guys' neck? What kind of species are these?
皆さん、元気を出してください。希望は捨てちゃいけません。僕はおとりになりますから。
Yeah, he is such a good guy.
また後ほど。
So, I gotta write that down at the end of the episode, because the first theory that I ever cracked about One Piece is about Koby. I'll talk about it at the end of the episode. Shiryu. Clear fruit. No, this is not Pika's fruit. This is a different fruit. Is it? Isle fruit. Isle fruit. Is he like an entire island? The entire island? Vasco's shot! Oh, I love seeing these guys. I want to see more of them, because these guys are going to have to be 1v1 Luffy's crew. I hope. Glug fruit. Blackbeard really did just go out and get the perfect fruits for his guys. That's a respectable captain right there.
おいやめとけ大火事になるにゃティーチが切れるにゃ
ええやんけ任しとき
キーポートの修復終わったとこにゃのにゃ
ウルフに任せるよりええのんやろ
San Juan Wolf? Yeah, what fruit does he have?
にゃウルフ
Oh, he's just sleeping there? Huge, huge fruit. Was he already big, or did he eat a fruit that makes him even bigger? That Isle fruit I'm very interested in. Is it, like, can he turn into an island? Or can he just control this island? You gotta run, they're right there! They couldn't help themselves, could they?
おや、かわいい顔して。
Where's Katarina Devon?
ごめんなさい。
何、気にすることはないさ。しっかりいただくからね。ファイブスターさ。あ、こっちだ。
Why do you want to share it?
くそ、逃げ切るのは無理か。なんとか。
That guy looks like Usopp with a normal nose. Do we find out how Koby got that scar? I think it might have just like popped up after the time skip, I think. Oh boy. He's everywhere, dude. So I want to know why they take Koby. Is it just to lure out Garp? For some reason. Saw Kuzan there. That's interesting. I wouldn't have really pictured Blackbeard wanting to join the government. But he is full of ego, and he's full of a dream. I was gonna say, yep. I love Blackbeard so much, dude. This guy ain't getting high up on the negotiation list. Kuzan, I'm telling you, I think he might have maybe started it, or... It's like a secret organization within the government, or within the Marines, maybe? Oh. That's interesting that Koby would do that. I wouldn't have expected that from Koby. Okay. That makes more sense. I like that. Someone's gonna care. You know what? He is right. That does make some sense. You can't kidnap the hero of the government without expecting backlash. They can't leave that go unpunished from his perspective.
組んじゃったけど背に腹は変えられない。
Wow, Koby has grown. I would not have expected this from like an episode 100 or even an episode 3 Koby, and I like it. Oh, who's... Is that Garp?
なんだ
Is that Garp? Is that Monkey D. Garp already?
大丈夫かな。
Don't tell me.
兵が3人現れたぞ。
え、海兵？嘘でしょ。
Do not get me hyped up like this, because I know the episode's gonna end.
誰か僕を助けに？いやいや、なんて傲慢。恥ずかしい。
Who is that? Yo, these designs are getting weirder and weirder, I must say.
いい加減にしやがれ。打ち首。
Or clay fruit. I gotta write my bits down.
痛えな。ロギア。なんだこいつ。まるで。
I got it. This kind of a goated fruit.
動いてねえか。バカ動くか。酒の飲みすぎだよお前。
Pizarro's kind of got a goated fruit, huh? Is he searching for him? Oh, who's this baddie?
ほらいい子だから進むんだよ。
妙な女がいるぞ。誰だ。
That's not even Pizarro, is it?
みっともない顔してさ。ほらほらほら。
建物に土入れてる。
なんだい？
Why do I feel some type of way right now?
海兵。
海賊のくせに海兵が珍しいのかい？
Granddaughter of Subaru! Yo, she might be a top 10 baddie! Wait, she talking to me like that? Man, they got him already? You were hiding! Oh, Garp.
しまった。
It's okay, Koby. Garp's gonna save you. Daddy Garp's here. He's gonna save the day. The real hero of the Marines. You're good.
ここまでか。
You're good. He's here. The goat. Tashigi!
配置につきました。まもなく準備が整います。
There he is. I want to see Smoker. Smoker, one of my favorite pre-time skip characters in One Piece. Oh, I don't know if he's gonna win, but he's gonna do some damage. Come on! Really, dude? That fast? Okay, guys, that was another fucking fantastic episode. This arc keeps getting better and better. I was talking to my friend the other day, and he asked me where I'd place it. It's Marineford level for me already, probably just below. I think off the top of my head, I think Marineford is my 7th or 8th favorite arc. So Egghead is already either 8 or 9, and I think that's a very respectable position for that. So I digress. A fantastic episode. I love seeing Koby. I think that Koby is one of the most interesting characters the show has to offer. One that I quite frankly wish had some more screen time, as I do with a lot of characters. But I think that, especially because of how integral he is to the beginning, the first episode, you know what I mean, of the show, he has to be a major part of the final arc. and I want to go into the first big theory, the first theory that I ever like thought about and really wanted to come true. I've spoken about the ending and how I think they'll handle an extended epilogue per se, or maybe even going back around the Grand Line one more time just to revisit everyone. But the very end, the very, very, very end, my first original theory would be that Koby basically arrests, maybe executes, but arrests Luffy at the end, and that's the ending of his arc. And I think that would be, still to this day, I think that would be a pretty interesting way to end the show. Like most anime, I think, I don't know if I've really talked about it in this reaction series. I know in other reaction series I've talked about it. I'm more of a, it's being more common nowadays, but I'm more of a villain fan. I like villains. I like Machiavellian characters. I like planners. I like schemers. I like evil characters who aren't evil like just because. They have reasons for doing evil things. There are characters who usually start out good and slowly devolve. So one of my original, very early on theories about One Piece was that maybe one day Luffy would turn into a character like that. Nowadays, I don't think that there's any possibility of that happening. But I thought maybe back in the day that would happen and Koby would have to be the one to take him down. I don't think it'll happen now, knowing just how purely good and gooberish Luffy is. But I do see a world, and a world that I would really like if Koby actually arrests Luffy at the end. Maybe even paralleling Roger being imprisoned and speaking to Garp, something like that, is something that I would really enjoy. We got some. I'm interested. We learned some more about Sword here. That's a organization that I've been a little not confused because I haven't known anything. So I would say interested is the word. And we learned that members of Sword are basically just a branch of the Marines that have turned in their Marine code, and they can do whatever they want, but if they go overboard, they get stripped of their Marine position. If I'm a little iffy on the logistics, correct me in the comments, but I'm pretty sure that's the gist of it. And I think that's very interesting. I know that Drake is either the leader or he's the second to the top. I don't recall. Because I think there's got to be someone above him, and I would have expected it to be Garp. I would expect it to be Garp, and then also I know maybe this episode maybe puts a little slight inkling in that plan, but I thought that Kuzan might be related to it. Maybe he is someone who's the originator of Sword, and he actually is acting on his own, fighting Blackbeard from within. Because I don't think that Kuzan is just a character who would now he's a bad guy and he follows Blackbeard's plans. I don't think so. So I think with 100% certainty, Kuzan has motives, ulterior motives. Maybe not Sword related, but I personally, as of right now, that's probably my only main theory that I can think of. We saw, what was her name? Kujiku, granddaughter of Suru, got the whip fruit. Blackbeard. I love all these new fruits. I wish we had a little more time with them to learn more about them. Something that I would really love, because I've said it a couple of times, I think that the main villain of the show has to be Blackbeard. And even if it's not, I think arguably the most hyped up moment of the show, other than finding the One Piece, is the minute that the Blackbeard and Straw Hat Pirates fight. People doing the math about 10, maybe 11, whatever it is. But Blackbeard versus Luffy, and you have all these different 1v1s. Maybe one day I'll do a breakdown of who I think's gonna fight who. That'd be interesting. But I want to know more about these fruits to the point. I wish we had like a mini arc, like a mini 15 episode arc where we follow the Blackbeard pirates. I think that would be interesting. Maybe we do it so we're finally arriving to Laugh Tale. We arrive to Laugh Tale and Blackbeard pirates are already there, and then the next 15 episodes is a flashback to see how they got there. That would be something I'd really enjoy. Because I'm interested in all these fruits, dude. First of all, we didn't see the only... So, we're going to do some math here, okay? Okay, so here's my theory. There are two Blackbeard pirates that are unaccounted for. I'm pretty sure. That would be Katarina Devon and Lafitte. Lafitte. I think those two are the ones that we saw on that Blackbeard on the Blackbeard ship going to Egghead. I think that would be interesting. And if so, so Lafitte doesn't have a devil fruit, or at least he didn't, to my remembrance, when I last saw him. Obviously, all of these motherfuckers have a new fruit, so I would expect him to have a fruit. So I'm interested to learn about that. Also interested, just real quick, about Lafitte, to know how he snuck into Mary Jawa and in the Jaya arc. Maybe there's a reason for that. I hope there is. But then, and Devon's power is is it shape-shifting? It's Absalom's fruit, I do believe. No. Absalom's fruit is invisibility, right? I don't know. It's been like 25 episodes, I think. It's hard for me to remember. Devon, it's either invisibility or shapeshifting, and either of them would be a fantastic tool to use at Egghead to either presumably get maybe either information on the Voice Century, on Vegapunk's works or technologies, or maybe to get... Why am I blanking? To get poneglyphs from Luffy. Real quick, I said technology. Something that I hadn't really thought of right now, it just popped into my head. What I love about One Piece arcs, when I think they're at their strength, is when they connect everything back to the beginning. I feel like, Water 7 does that perfectly. Dressrosa does that amazingly. That robot from the beginning is going to come into play at some point. I don't have any theories as to what's going on with it, but I'm just putting my foot down. It's coming back. Maybe the Vegapunks will use it as protection. Maybe York's going to use it. Who knows? I guess we will see. I'm hoping I went on a tangent there. I'm hoping that I didn't forget to say my main point, because I've been running into that issue as of late. Oh, well, I was talking about the devil fruits. I just want to I want to see all the devil fruits of the Blackbeard crew, like really learn about them, how they got them, where they got them from. Obviously, it's not a necessity, but I would enjoy seeing it, because Pizarro has a fantastic fruit. I don't know if that is Pika's fruit, or it's just really like Pika's fruit. I don't know. I do not know. I'm going to assume it's different. But I'm just excited for everything that this episode introduced. I'm excited for more Blackbeard. I'm excited for Garp. Prediction. So let me see. We've had 3 big fights. Okay, so Blackbeard versus Law. Pretty stalemate-ish. With Blackbeard, I would say, getting a slight upper hand. Then Shanks destroyed Kid. So I'm going to say somewhere in the middle. Where Garp... I don't know, dude. Okay, prediction. Garp saves Koby. But he gets captured at the end. Maybe he takes out one of the Blackbeard pirates. I don't think so, because I think they're saving them all for the big fight with the Straw Hats at the end. But I think Luffy's 100% going to save Koby, do some damage, do some major damage, but ultimately get kidnapped. And maybe we can use Garp being kidnapped as a sort of Marineford Part 2, where Luffy has to go save Garp. That would be very interesting. I think that's going to be it for this reaction. If you guys liked the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I got the full-length reaction over on Patreon if that's something you're interested in. And if you guys like the content on the channel, I'd appreciate if you subscribed if you like it. I will see you guys in the next episode of One Piece.